Them Skates presents Pat Ridder, Them Browns. Pat has bagged himself a Pro Model 909, and deservedly so. He's a bloody good skater, and he's been solid for years. Like, he's been putting in the work for a very long time. Cause the press is in control, there was like a good rollout of this skate, good build up to its release, a few things throwing people off the scent. On the 18th of October, they posted up a picture of the back of a 909 with a UFO emoji, and people dove straight into the conspiracy theories. A fair few people speculated that it was going to be a wider sole plate. That made sense, fits with the emoji, you know, the wings of the UFO, the wings of the sole plate. Some people weren't into that though, and they're like getting the picture and like measuring it and stuff and being like, no, it's the same as the current ones, what are you talking about, you're chatting rubbish, man. It was a sole plate. Then on the 26th of October, I feel like I'm piecing together a crime here, they posted up a side profile picture of the 909 so you could see the new groove, confirming that it was going to be a new sole plate. The colour did look slightly off though, looked slightly different to the other grey 909, and I think I've seen a couple of people speculating about that. They were like, it looks like it's been edited, that doesn't look like the original colour, but not many people were taking the bait on that one. They were like, no, it's just a new sole plate, nothing more than that. But they were excited enough with that. Then on the 2nd of November, they posted up a picture of the billboard they'd had put up of Pat getting a skitch off the train. Again though, the skates were silver. Obviously people jumped in and going, oh, this must mean that Pat's getting a pro skate, but nobody had any idea about the colour of it, and there still was a few people unsure because there's definitely been billboards gone up before with other skaters and they hadn't got a pro skate, it was just a new skate. So it was a bit of uncertainty, and they kept it nicely under wraps, but still building some sort of momentum and some sort of interest. Then on the 5th of November, they posted this, the Pat Ridder Pro 909, featuring the new V2 wide sole plates and also a Pat Ridder Intuition liner. They also announced a new royalty program, so the rider's going to get $25 to $30 per pair sold versus what it was previously, which was $10 to $15, which means Pat could bank himself a cool 40 G's, man. That is a nice little earner, man. Well done them Skates for setting the standard on that. That's something that Billy O'Neill also picked up on a recent interview with Jan Welsh.
Took someone like John Julio to make like a $10 royalty with the Sean Dar skate and then bring it up to 30 for the Danny Beer skate. And then other companies had to step up, you know, like USD started doing $30 royalties and they started stepping up. It changed. And you know what? The craziest thing is some companies haven't changed it.
No,
they're still at 250. And so it's like, look, where you put your money in skating matters.
On top of that, them Skates just announced the Marius Gale Pro 909, showing they've got faith in the youth, man. They are just doing it right. I don't think that's the youngest person to ever get a pro skate. Maybe it's a Shima, because he got his USD Pro when he was really young. Maybe even a Latimer. Potentially even Levy Van Rijn, because he got Adapt skates when he was quite young. If you know who the youngest person was to get a pro skate, let me know in the comments. Now you may have noticed the colourway on Pat's Pro 909 is a nod to the Solomon ST9. And there's a bit of a story behind this as well. So when Pat was younger, he really liked those skates. Unfortunately, he couldn't afford them at the time. So now he's got the chance to design his own skate. He's like, yeah, let's have these, the same colourway as the ST9s. So now we can skate them. That's really cool. I really like the fact that the outside of the liner is black, inside is white, exactly like the ST9. As soon as these came out as well, my cousin was texting me because we had these when we were younger and he was like, oh mate, it's definitely a nod to these skates, we've got to get them. And I have. This is them here. Unfortunately, this is a Christmas present, so I can't actually open it now. But you just have to believe me. Hear that, mate? Sounds like a 909 to me. Right. Let's get into the comments. Robbie Pitt, and as I've said many times, it's always great to have a positive compliment from Robbie Pitts. Always able to articulate something of the simplest movements with his own grace and style. Love you, Patrick. Face blowing a kiss heart emoji and 3 exclamation marks. It's a lovely comment. Dan Bond is safe. Love heart. Love it. Loads of cool dynamic elements. High 10s. Yes, man. Cheers. Jay Caboth, Junk Q Park. Activated. And the lightning, also a nod to Activated, a video edit featuring Patrick Ridder. Sean Dust, get this man a Club Martyr, flame emoji. I believe it's pronounced Club Martyr rather than Club Mate. It's a little smoky tasting beverage that Pat's a big fan of. Randy Abels, fuck that smooth. All one word. He is a very smooth skater. El Jefe, this man just top-sold someone's Merc with the cry laughing emoji. And he does. He top-sold somebody's freaking car. Roll_Kev Dog. money edit with the face like sticking out his tongue and dollar signs in his eyes like this. Makes me want to go to skate right now. Flame emoji. Dan Sterling, who's an absolute dab hand at artistry, has posted 3 fully charged up batteries. Activated, man. And the rest of the comments are like flames. Oh, this is friggin' amazing. Nice work, Pat. Oh, I bloody loved it when you grinded that man's car. That was sick. All those kind of things. Super positive. Let's give the thing a goosey gander. Nice effect to start. Obviously it's muted so I don't get copyright striked. The 4 dots. Train going along. Pat sketching it. It's a little bit different. Friggin' hell, get some speed on that. Ridder. Just in the hat there so it doesn't blow off his head. Oh, boof! Huge jump, man. That was sick. Really good in-flight control. Good posture as well. Oh man, that was so smooth. Holding it for that long and then getting that drop in perfectly. Yes. Really stylish 5 as well. It's executed so well. Again, super stylish. Don't need to grab it when you've got that much control. Let them know you've got control and just style it out. Oh man. Off the 1 foot to the top sole on that ledge. Quick 180 out. Oh, sick, man. That was cool as well. Oh man, on the person's car they're going to be so raging. Boof! Zesty heel. Oh, 180. Man, lovely. Oh, God. Airs are so good. He gets so tucked as well. Really good for a tall lad. Like, it's got to be extra difficult. Oh, man. Tweaked out. Very rare you see those going about. Always got a good fit as well. Loves a plain tee. There we go. I'll pull up of the chinos. Oh, nice, man. Tweaked 0 spin. Do love a 0 spin. Oh, man, again. Boned over. That's really cool. Oh, comes out that so smooth as well. Friggin' hell. The wally up. Oi. Navigating. Quick shuffle zest. Oh, friggin' hell. Fakey launch up to that thing. Just so smooth. There you go, that was timed well. Oh, I just love that, man. How he navigates that. Oh, a little tap up to it. Sick. Oh my god, look backs, man. I used to love doing like look back royales. Oh, yes, man. Disco dancing. Here we go, what's he up to here? Oh, he's just side down the wall. Getting super controlled, like. Always gets so nice and tucked on airs, man. Great posture. God, I've got a bit of a cheeky smile on his face here. Whoa. That was amazing as well. Oh, he's chuffed to bits, man. It's always good to see a skater chuffed. That was actually ridiculous. Little disaster launch out to the fish. Grabbed as well on the wall rail. Charging up. Bloody hell, man. Can shift himself about in air. Them skates. I'm a massive fan of Pat's skating. I think this is an amazing mix of like these really solid foundations, creativity, style, and then on top of that like conviction, like absolute belief and enjoyment in what he's doing. You see him do a trick and you like, I know he's really into that. I know he believes it's cool. And I believe it as well because he does it in that way. Like it is cool already, it is super stylish, but when he skates in that way, like pushes it even more. You're like, friggin' hell, this is absolutely brilliant. Like this is exactly what I want to start learning, especially because he is quite creative. I think he takes a lot of influence from like a lot older skating, like those nods to like, you know, moves like wheelbarrows and stuff like that. He's like a proper historian of skating, so he takes his influences from like all over the place, but then puts his twist on it. Like Robbie Pitts says, like he makes it his own essentially, and that is so cool. Like the ability to be able to do that like shouldn't be underrated, because I think it makes him stand out loads. I'm always excited to see new edits from Pat, because I feel like he's a part of this group of skaters that really set trends. He can take things that people aren't really doing, make him his own, and make him like legit, make him like the thing that people want to do next. He also has this great control about his skating, which I think is the most important thing. Control gives you that style. Once you can put your body in certain positions, you can really control those skates. Like you can just go absolutely wild with it. And he does that so much. Like in this one, loads of really controlled airs. And it's hard to get into those positions, man. I think people might like write off how like hard it is to get really tucked up in those airs and control them all the way through. And the landings are really good. And you see some wild spins out there. It's great seeing massive spins, but how often are they this controlled and this styled? Like even the zero spin, when he tweaked that, he's bombing it. It's a big gap, pavement to pavement, just so much style and control though, to make that look incredible. There's a fair few moments where he's cracking a cheeky smile as well, which really uplifts it. You end up finding yourself smiling and just being like, yeah, rollerblading is really great, man. This is why I do it, because I love it. You see his skating, you're like, that's cool. He's smiling, he was having a blast. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna be confident in what I'm doing. I'm gonna try and learn these things and have a smile on my face and try and chuck a really big 540. You watch the footage back and you're like, bloody hell, I am nowhere near as good as Pat Ridder. I just can't get my feet up that high. But you've had a good time anyway. And people will think you're the business because you're going about it in a confident way. For any like naysayers out there who think that maybe Pat only skates little things, or like it's not real rollerblading, it's just little fidgety, like techie stuff, creative, weird stuff, go back and check out his edit. Patrick Ridder, Velo edit from like 11 years ago. He's dropping absolutely storming tricks and he gets after it. I liked a few edits back, he did a topsoil down a kink rail just to let people know. And you've got to like go back and watch this edit and see that he like, and believe that he has these fundamentals. He can do all this stuff, which allows him the ability to choose the tricks he does now. He has that control, he has that style, because he's done all this stuff in the past. He can throw some freaking gnarly shit. Gnarly shit. He can throw some mad stuff down rails if he really wants to, but this is what he's choosing. This is how he chooses to express himself. And you can't do this as well as him unless you have really good fundamentals, unless you know what you're doing. I feel like Pat's skating is a great example of modern skating. He's got solid foundations, and off of those he's been able to build this style, build this amazing control. He's selective with his tricks. He does the stuff he wants to do and he does it really well. He injects his personality in the things that he's doing so they seem unique to him. He's offering something different from everybody else, even if he's doing like the same trick. Say it is just, oh, you're doing a soul. He does it in a way that's like, oh my God, like that is so sick. And you can tell that apart from other people. It's distinctive and it's really sick, so creative. No worries about like what other people are doing. He's just into it. He's got that conviction and that belief. And like, I see him, like, I get excited about that. I'm like, oh no way, that is so cool the way he's done that. I'm really into this. Makes me inspired to skate. Makes me so glad that like I'm still skating. I can still do a little bit now and then. Really great stuff. I love this edit. Shout out to Pat Ridder. Them skates were giving him the pro skate. I think that was a clever move as well. Go and watch this edit again multiple times. Run the numbers up, throw in a like, give loads of comments, get it up in the algorithms, get this stuff seen, man. Support the skaters doing it right, support the skate brands that are doing it right. Subscribe to them, man. Get them into the hundreds of thousands of subscribers so we can really push rollerblading. Support the people within the industry who are actually doing it right and are actually going to make things happen for people. Man, what an edit. Spotty dog.